Good morning, Minecraft. For those of you who do not know, I am Average Arcader, joined by my good buddy, the Magical Berry.
What's going on, peoples?
Who's turned into Metal Sonic.
Yes, sir.
If you guys are new to this, we just started this last week. This is our new weekly Minecraft podcast where we focus mostly on the marketplace. Some of the, like each week, we're going to discuss all the new ones that got our attention, as well as other topics on Minecraft. This week's actual episode, we're going to first discuss the top add-ons that got our attention, and then we're going to move on to talking about the progress and some of the things, qualities that we like about some of our most favorite game studios that make for the marketplace. So we should have a really good talk. So let's go ahead and get into it. And since I am hosting, why don't you go ahead and get started, Magical Berry, on some of the maps that got your attention, while I switch over to the marketplace so that I can take a look at them with you.
Yeah, sure. Same here. All right, so I got it up here in Marketplace. First off, welcome back, everyone. Right, episode 2. So very excited to do this again. But if you guys were here for the first one, you guys know how this goes. If not, once again, he just explained it. These are going to be my top. I was trying to go for 5, but instead I went for 4. I couldn't really find the 5th one. It's been a rough week this week for the marketplace, from my eyes, for my taste actually. But yeah, so we have, and I have it all written down here. We're going to start off with Zombies by Tristan Productions. So let's go ahead and search that up real quick.
Just FYI, that's also one of my top picks as well. Okay, I've got it up on my screen.
Same. All right, so the first thing that popped out was obviously the thumbnail, the key art, the cover art, whatever you want to call it. It was very bright, colorful, kind of like in your face, just the giant words zombies with these custom zombies. I love zombie maps. I love zombie maps when they're also well done. And, they didn't go too far out of the, how can I say, like the square based shapes. I mean, everything in Minecraft is square, right? But anyways, moving forward, let's read the description. So it says, salvage food and weapons from the carcasses of civilization, fight off waves of tortured zombies in the crumbling ruins of an ancient city. Tremendous power awaits you, but only if you're bold enough to seize it. Comes with custom zombies, it's multiplayer or single player. Unique weapons and armor, 15 deadly waves, apocalyptic city, fun missions, 10 HD skins, and watch the trailer. So we're not going to watch it, right, because I've already seen it. Plus, I don't want anything to mess up on my end. But it's by Tristan Productions, and it looks like your good old, Call of Duty Zombies, something that me and Average have covered on another previous map. Do you remember the name for that one?
I don't. Wait. There was a couple, because we did 24 Hours, which was was an apocalyptic one. And then I think it was it Zombie Survival? Something, I forget. I'd have to look that one up. But we have done something similar. And like you said, we kind of like these whole, fighting through the waves, building up your inventory, buying better weapons and armor. I kind of really like that whole idea.
Right, exactly. But yeah, so I mean, this is definitely, look at the price, dude. It's 490 mine coins. It's $299, plus tax for those of you who don't know. Look at the screenshots, right? We have multiple screenshots of what seems to be a shop system. We have some custom zombies, 2-headed zombies. Looks like custom weapons. Probably like new textures on the weapons. Yeah, there's definitely new textures on the items, and the map looks pretty solid. So it's 15 waves of deadly zombies. Who knows, there's possibly a boss that they haven't mentioned, but I guess we'll come to find out when we play the map.
Yeah, we do. We
Yeah, so
which we do plan on doing a playthrough together with this week. So definitely look out for that on both our channels.
mhm. Okay, so since that was both of our, to our liking, both of our favorites, what's another one from you?
I will definitely say there's a theme here this week, and it is mining, because we have World of Mining. Is one that got my attention. Hang on, let me get it up. Maybe I passed it. There it is. World of Mining by Shapescape. They're a really good studio. One of my favorites. We're going to be talking about them some more later. But I kind of like a lot of what they do. They have their style is a little bit of a mix of a unique style of texture pack, but at the same time, their maps have a good functionality to them. Maybe not to the level as, say, Game Mode 1, but they definitely can compete. So, I mean, most of the time, they'll come up with good mechanics for their maps, and they're normally fun to do. This one is another one of those mining ones where it looks like you start off with lower like just a pickaxe, and then as you collect up the different resources, you can upgrade your equipment so that you can do more and unlock more. I kind of like that. I like those type of things where you have that type of progression. I'm very curious to see how exactly the mining works, because sometimes studios can get it where it feels just right, and then sometimes it's a little clunky. So that definitely caught my attention. One of the ones I think I might, if I don't check out myself, on my channel, I think I will. The description comes: mine new ores with new machines, upgrade your vehicles, and mine even more, even faster. Craft explosives out of uranium, or take a rocket to space to start mining space diamonds. What are you waiting for? Ditch the pickaxe and get yourself some modern digging machines. It has 5 new ores, 3D printer, which I didn't even see that the first time I looked, 5 upgradable mining machines, space, and multiplayer and single player support, which is another good one, because a lot of these are normally only single player. It's $5.99, about 990 Minecraft coins. I wouldn't say that's expensive, but it's definitely in the range of, it's decently priced. But other than that, I think it's good enough to get a look, because I do trust Sharpscape. They do make quality content, so I could say that this would definitely be one of my top ones. What do you think?
Yeah, no, definitely. Shapescape has never, seemed to fail me. And I mean, we are coming up with Bedrock reviews here for their last release of Survival Plus Dragons. Brom, thank you so much for joining up on the stream with that. And also, Lokar81, thank you so much for joining on in on the podcast as well. I see, hello, Barry. Zombie map looks really good. Yeah, of course. But yeah, so World of Mining. I mean, hey, I like space. I like sci-fi. I love anything that isn't, I guess you could say, real, right? So this is really cool. Got some mech suits, different vehicles, different ores, and it's something that I would so love to play with my friends. Like you said, most of these games here are single player, and single player games sometimes get a little lonely depending on how big the game is. Something like this, I could see myself playing alone, but then again, it would be nice to have a friend or two with you. So definitely a favorite of mine as well. So speaking about favorites of mine, I guess we can move on to something else, something a little bit different. Nothing too much adventure-y or mini-game-y, if that's even a word. If it's not, it is now. And this is to sharpen up your looks over on your own Minecraft world, whether you want to start a brand new survival, you have an existing one, or creative world. For those of you who love modern texture packs, especially if I don't recall the name correctly, just correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe it was Modern 8 like HD or something like that. But that was a very popular texture pack. We can search it up real quick here, guys. Let me just Modern texture. Yeah, Modern Textures HD. So it was by Imagiverse, if I'm saying that correctly. But we have a new one, and it's by Cyclone called Ultra Modern Texture Pack. So, I mean, hey guys, if it's Ultra, right, it's got to be the best one. So, Ultra sounds like a pretty big word to me. And we have all the blocks here on our little side scroll going from left to right. Roy G. Biv showing you the different textures that they have here for multiple blocks. I mean, it clearly stamps Cyclone right with their name on the blocks here. They have a particular style that they go for. I'm seeing a semi-realistic, semi-cartoonish, same thing with Orville, but Cyclone always does these type of textures. Shout out to the texture artists who have done this. I don't know who that is. If you could please let me know in the comment section, comments down in the tweet, YouTube, or what is it, Twitter? No, Twitter, tweet, YouTube, and Twitch. That's what it is, Twitch. That would be great. So yeah, no, this is really cool. Modern HD textures or ultra modern texture pack. We'll read the description real quick. Bring new, smooth vibes to your Minecraft with the ultra modern texture pack, perfectly suited for modern furniture and dreamy city homes. It modern textures for your own world. So yes, you guys can take this to your world. You can get achievements on it and all that fun stuff. It's not like it stays. Smoothly refined HD 32-bit textures. So it's double the amount of your regular 16-bit texture vanilla, and it says vanilla friendly. So I'm assuming there's not a block on here that you can't tell what it is. For instance, leaves are leaves, grass is grass, and gold is gold, right? So you can clearly tell apart what blocks are what, but they all have their own unique style to them all. So that's very cool. Passing it on over to you. What would be your next favorite, Average?
Okay. Again, like I said, there's a I feel sorry sometimes when this happens. You have two really good studios that make stuff, and they're very similar. Because there's another one. There's the Gold Rush Tycoon by Black Labs Studios, another really good studio. And I do kind of like the ideas of, again, like I said, I like the whole idea of starting with basically not, low grade gear, and you mine and you explore to get more stuff. This one is basically set down like that. In fact, from looking at the pictures, it looks like you can even buy like smelters and other mining equipment to use as you're going. And there's even like a little base of operations that you work at. I really like it when they have add-ons that do that, because it just adds a lot more to the thing. It even looks like there's an arena according to the pictures and according to the description. In fact, give me a second and I'll read it. In the description it says, welcome to the gold mines. You have been selected to mine and become rich. Fight off mobs in the arena, mine gold, or upgrade your machines like the drill, smelter, or press to increase your earnings. 4 upgradable machines, Mob Arena. This is licensed by I'm not familiar with that studio, and published by Black Lab Studios. Yeah, Black Lab Studios has published a lot of maps and add-ons, and normally when they publish it, it does do pretty well. There's normally when they do something, it's not so much the look is always that unique. It never looks bad, but again, they're the type of guys that kind of focus on how it works. Normally it's gonna run pretty smoothly with Black Lab Studios for the most part. Again, they're not as, I wouldn't say they're not as in-depth as, say, a studio like, again, Game Mode 1 or Cyclone. The functionality may not be at their level, but it'll at least, again, keep up. But again, I am interested in it. Interested in this one more so than I am the world of mining, simply because I think the setup is kind of what I like a little bit better, with the whole home base that you upgrade and do better. So I think I might have some fun. So I'll pass it on back to you now.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, so Gold Rush Tycoon, Black Studios. I saw this, I didn't click on it, but now that I'm clicking on it, dude, Complete nostalgia. I mean, I am not ashamed of it. I played Roblox when I was a kid. I played Roblox on a miniature white laptop. It was the size of my book, and it's just like any other Tycoon that I played. I mean, you have the hologram before you actually. Let me see if I can pop that up. The holograms before you can actually like buy it, place it. You can see what it is and what it's gonna supposed to look like without the textures, obviously. But I love Tycoon games, man. And I mean, for the price, it's like you said, they're not really in depth. So I don't know what that $4.99 is going to hold up to, but there's 4 upgradable machines, like you said. So it seems like it's going to be fairly quick. And now that I'm taking a peek at it, I guess that could be my 5th one as well. So I'll let's just say that I'll go with that, all right?
Yeah, sounds good.
But yeah, since that is, I guess, my 4th, right? I do have a 5th one. It is going to be my final one, and that is going to be Weapons Plus by Kubo Studios. So why don't we go ahead and switch that up real quick?
There it is, Weapons Plus.
Okay, there we go. Are you all set?
Yep.
Awesome. So yeah, here it is, Weapons Plus. I'm assuming it's new because it doesn't have any, downloads or ratings or anything like that. But let's quickly see here. So, actually, I'm gonna pass the mic to you. You tell us what your 5th one is, yeah, and I'll be right back. Daddy issues. Hold on.
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and break down Weapons Plus because this is actually one of the ones that I like as well. Weapons Plus. Craft yourself a variety of weapons here in Weapons Plus. Collect rubies to create your own ruby sword. Use pop to make a new shield. Slice mobs with your own obsidian sword, or cast spells with your own redstone staff. Everything is possible here. You have 60 plus new weapons, unique effects from every weapon. Be a wizard with spells, new shields added, PvP and PvE. I have an up and down relationship with these weapon mods. Sometimes they're really, really good, and sometimes they're not as good. I've done some reviews on some that really added some really good ones, but then they made it too hard for you to unlock them at a good rate. So I'm not sure I can see any of the recipes. These are really good as long as the recipes aren't so insanely hard to get that you're not going to be able to enjoy it. So if they have simple recipes, which sometimes they do, simple recipes like certain weapons I can understand taking a while, like the obsidian sword. I mean, that's something that's gonna take a while. I understand that, but to have most of the good effects ones take forever, I don't like. But normally this particular studio does a good job of making sure you have a lot to do and that you can get it at a good time or rate. So I definitely am looking forward to checking this one out. I do like these as long as it's done in a way in survival, but I don't want it to take forever to get to the decent ones. The top tier, okay, that can take a while. Mid tier should be able to get. Now this one is $4.99, just like the last one. Again, if it's done right, I think it's worth it. I don't think we can do this one on your own world, which is very sad. That's one of the another thing that kind of irks me, that you can't apply this to your own world. A lot of these add-ons, the way they make them, it's not easy to do that. It's not all of them can just be applied. They're more than just texture packs. So sometimes it's not easy to do that. I wish they could figure out a way to do that, because I would love to add this to one of my already existing servers. You back, Barry?
And I am back. Thank you so much for that. Baby was crying, but it's all good. We're all good now. Yeah, so I don't know if you mentioned, comes with a base as well. Did we say that as well, or? All right, cool. That leaves me some room then. So yeah, it kind of looks like in the background of these shots here. I don't know if they're just like meant for an example of what your world could be like, but it kind of looks like we have an area to train with these custom weapons. The person here is kind of holding the weapon weirdly. I'm assuming he's gonna throw it, considering that there's a target block in front of him. So that'd be cool as well. Swords that you could throw, spells that you can cast, and basically what you said. I kind of wish that you could take these on to your world. That would be absolutely fantastic. But such is life.
Mm-hmm.
Such is life.
And before we get to the last one, I just want to open this up
Bedrock.
to the comment sections. If you guys have anything that's catching your attention, don't hesitate to let us know in the comment section, whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitter.
I say that's perfect. Let's get you guys involved. If there's anybody out here that has any maps on the marketplace that you want us to review, do a let's play on, or even something that you find interest in yourself for what's new this week, feel free to let us know down here up in the chat. Hollow Reaper, thank you so much for joining on in. I played Minecraft too, but I went overboard with my creator skin. Gotcha.
Mine
My creator skin
from
doesn't
time
work.
to time, depending on the map
Unfortunately,
I'm
Hollow.
playing on.
But once again, thank you for hopping on in. Right. I mean, shoot. What is it? Let me see. My skin is pretty solid, but this is Game Mode 1's skin pack, which I absolutely love, by the way. I mean, all these are like they kind of break the boundaries of most skins and have like this 3D-ness to them all. So
last
really
one
cool.
for me is going to be
so what's going to be your last one here, Average?
One. Let me see if I can bring it up. Maybe it was down. Well, everyone knows I like to cover bases too, and I'm still going to have maybe 1 or 2 base reviews this week. But as my top ones, none of them really made it. But the Zombie Simulator by Mine North looks pretty interesting. Now, I have actually played some of the Mine North maps. Not too many of them, but I have played some of them. Again, I'm not going to say that they're on par with some of the more higher up studios, but he definitely can hold their own to a certain extent. Like they'll have a decent world, which is normally made with normal texture packs, and then they'll add a few things above that, like the zombies in this one. These are actually zombie skins. These aren't so much zombies, because the big thing here is that you are playing as a zombie. As the description says, be a zombie. But be careful. You burn at daylight. Can you play the game as a zombie? So it has multiplayer access, a big castle. It's a zombie simulator. Normally they don't add too many quests or anything like that in their stuff. Like I said, I feel they're not that big of a studio yet. They don't have all that set up yet. But the idea of playing as a zombie, I feel like could do some fun. You could have some fun with that, just simply going through and, seeing how long you would last. Like, I'm not sure exactly if there's anything unique that you can do or not. I'm not sure if zombies don't attack you. Like I said, the description is kind of very vague. So I'm not sure exactly what happens. I'm not sure if you have to stay in that custom-made castle or not. I'm very interested to check it out, and it's not too expensive for the theme that it has. Being at about $4, $3.99 is actually not that bad to check something out, unless it's not adding that much. Then it might be. I could say that it could be a little high, because if it's just adding a custom skin and you burn in light and that's it, and there's really nothing else going on, it may be a little bit overpriced, I might feel. But it's one of those things I'd be willing to check out, just for the simple fact that I kind of like that premise.
Hey man, I couldn't agree more. I mean, the marketplace is a little bit of a gamble, and that's why we have us here, right? So we can make these videos and risk our lives. No, I'm kidding. No, we risk buying these maps and telling you guys as to whether or not it's good. We're just as clueless as you are. We have no special treatment, although sometimes teams reach out to us and they give us the pat on the back and a handshake, and they will sometimes give us a little bit more information than we were kind of looking for, which is great. I love it so much. but for the most part, we don't know. We know just as much as you guys. So, Zombie Simulator, the description says it all. Be a zombie. Be careful. You burn at daytime. Can you play the game as a zombie? I don't know. It looks pretty cool though. I mean, screenshots. It looks like you can control hordes of zombies, or at least I see a zombie horde. Maybe you could be up in the mix, so that'd be cool, right? Having like a zombie army finally on your side. You can now never play alone. You can now play with the monsters, I guess. So, but yeah, I guess that's gonna wrap
So
up
what we can do now is we can start getting into talking a little bit more about some of our favorite studios. If you at all follow me or Barry, you would know that we have a fondness for certain studios that we feel kind of go beyond the mark of the average studio, do go that extra mile. And we talk about them all the time. We have Game Mode 1, we have Sharpscape, we've got Everbloom, we've got the people over at Cyclone with an S and Cyclone with a C. You got Orville Studios. Orville Studios and Game Mode 1 are some of my favorites because of just how they go that extra mile when it comes to the coding and actually setting up of the actual games, to where there's actual mechanics that take it out than more than just a Minecraft add-on. They are standalone games, especially Game Mode 1. Orville Studios is, I feel, on par with Game Mode 1, but Game Mode 1 just has way more maps out. They've been around a lot longer, and some of their stuff just really stands out. What about you, Barry? What do you think?
Yeah, dude. I couldn't agree more, honestly. I mean, one of my first, and I wish I could change it to. I'll have it ready for the next podcast, guys, to where you can actually see my computer screen. I only have it just for the game itself, but I'll explain it real quick. We have a little website here with that has the Minecraft Marketplace stats, so we can always keep up to date with our favorite Marketplace content creators. Yeah, so Average, if you want to see it, Average is going to have it over on his channel. He's going to make a video, just a little cuts and edits here and there from this podcast. But if you guys want to check it out on his channel, you can go ahead and do so at Average Arcader on YouTube. But yeah, guys, so we have a little marketplace stats from this week's content from the beginning of the marketplace within the last month. You can change it through the settings, which is really cool. But I mean, one of my favorite studios, and I'll pop it up here up on the game while we're still here. If you guys haven't seen it already, this is a hidden gem for a few people, a lot of people actually, surprisingly. And switch it up real quick. Same people, same studio that we mentioned earlier. Cyclone Studios.
Yeah, it was.
They're now just called
no,
Cyclone.
it was Cyclone.
I believe their name
Designs
before
first,
was Cyclone Studios,
and then it switched over to Cyclone.
Cyclone Designs. Yep. Cyclone Designs. That's what it was. I was getting it mixed up the S. So yeah, World of Magic, guys. World of Magic 2 Flame Prince. Heroes of Magic is something that they recently released, which I'm a little bit late on, but it's okay. We'll make a video for that someday. But yeah, guys, this is the first team that I have bought a map from, and they haven't seemed to disappoint me, except for that zoo map. I did play a zoo map from them, and I was just trying something different, stepping out of my comfort zone. I gave it a shot, and well, I should have just stuck with my gut, because not even my favorite studio could make me like zoos. It's not saying that the Cyclone's bad and all, but I'm just saying that
one that I did that Let's Play on that zoo.
It wasn't the greatest
Let's Play on a little while ago. Zoo Builder.
Oh, you know what? I did. I do remember vaguely, because it was a little bit ago, but I do remember that. So. Yeah, because you get to build it, build it and stuff. The other one didn't really have
put in. You could choose
objectives.
From a very large list of different what do you call those for the animals? Different cages. They all had different themes, and you could put all the different animals in it. It was actually really, really good. I had fun. I built a whole one, and did all that let's play up for that. So that would be a zoo one I would recommend you check out.
By Team Workbench.
Yes, Team Workbench did that one.
Yeah, Team Workbench. Yeah. Yeah, checking it out right now. It looks really cool, really good. But yeah, guys, we already are keeping up with Cyclone. As you can tell here, we have the ultra modern textures texture pack. So I can't wait to cover something like that. I know my last cover that I did on a texture pack and I guess you could say like a PvP pack was from Oddblock, right? So it's like an Oddblock, and give me a second. Oddblock created a okay, that's definitely not what to search for. What texture? It was Biohazard and Tom H Magic's PvP textures is what I did, and I think I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna basically do a side by side with a transition going from left to right to kind of show you the difference of how much the texture pack impacts your build. So you can build something in vanilla default Minecraft, whatever, right? Just its normal textures, which I'll have some builds put up, and then I'll kind of just do some, cool little trailer introduction, and just going left and right, doing my edits to show you the differences between the two. If you guys are looking for a fresh, colorful, vibrant, cartoonish yet semi-realistic texture pack for your world. And if you're tired of the ultra, or what is it, the modern textures HD, so we'll have that up on the channel as well.
Yes, it is. We're just about out of time anyway. We just hit we're about a minute past we're actually about 2 minutes past our 30-minute mark. We're trying to keep these around then. But if there's any topics that we missed, you guys are interested in, make sure to let us know in the comment section of either the videos when we're up live or up on my channel where I repost it. That's the reason why we call it Good Morning Minecraft, because the following day I post it up on my channel in the morning. So for those of you who might have been confused, that's why. It's posted up so that because it's going to be reposted up in the morning. But if you want to catch live, make sure you are following the Magical Berry on his channel on either Twitter or his YouTube. I'll make sure to leave a link down to his YouTube in the description of my video when I post it. And if those of you who can't catch it live because it's a little bit too late, make sure to just tune in on my channel at Average Arcader, and you could watch the video again where like Magical Berry said, I re-edited it a little bit, add some of the things we're talking about that we may not have up on screen so that you guys can see it, and just redo the podcast just so that it's a little bit better edited. But again, I had a wonderful time, Barry. Thank you again for joining me.
You're welcome. And you know what? I just want to quickly just slide this in with the last seconds that we have here. My sign came in. Yeah, guys. So you guys are about to see a sign that is a little bit custom made for the first time. Let me quickly grab it. It's right here. I want to show you guys. Right before we say goodbye. Hold on. Are you guys ready? Let's check it out. Hold up, I got this. There it is, guys. The sign. Magical. All right, I'm gonna put it down because I can't hear anyone. But just give me a moment. I'm coming back. All right, cool. I'm back. Yeah, sorry about that. I really had to show that. It's really epic. I can't wait to have it up in the next podcast. But yes, this is goodbye. I hope everyone has a fantastic morning, night, day, whatever it is. I bid thee all farewell.
Okay, yeah, thanks again, guys, for catching us.
In the next
See you again later. Make sure to follow us both on both of our channels. We both do a lot of content on Minecraft, and we've been working together now for a little bit, so we're going to have a lot more content coming out together, which is going to be fun, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But until next time, Average Arcader out.